All right, let's go, man. Let's get into it. Throwback Thursday, starring Ezekiel Elliott. Now, I don't know if Zeke is still in the league or not anymore. I know he was with the Cowboys last year, I believe. Went to the Patriots and then went back to the Cowboys. I don't know if he's still in the league right now. I mean, he shouldn't be. He's garbage now, but people need to realize this guy was Ezekiel Elliott was an amazing running back. He was one of the best running backs in the league. And I kind of alluded to this in my last video about Le'Veon Bell, Throwback Thursday. I'm going to allude to it to this video, which, by the way, I see you guys love the Throwback Thursdays. I'm going to keep doing them. I'm going to go over NBA. I'm going to go over NFL, the whole nine. But college football, whatever the case may be, maybe even throwing some baseball in there if you guys interested. But you guys rocking with it, but I'm going to stick to the football theme of it. But Ezekiel Elliott, man, was one of my, even as a former Giants fan, at the time was Giants fan, was one of my favorite players in the league. This guy was like Ezekiel Elliott was that guy. People were like saying he should have won Rookie of the Year over Dak. People had him in the MVP conversation his first year in the NFL. People forgot that little what's the name? That little Feed Me More, the Feed Me More celebration he used to do. Ezekiel Elliott was he was a good running back. And it's such a shame that, number one, honestly, Ezekiel Elliott's kind of a clown, and I mean off the field. Now, I will have Ezekiel Elliott's back on this. I think what the NFL did to him a few years ago, not a few years ago, but like 2016, 2017, when they tried to suspend him off of nothing, when the Ohio Police Department found him innocent with that whole, DV? I don't want to say the name because YouTube's sensitive. The DV allegations and stuff like that. And they have text messages of his girlfriend saying, "I'm going to ruin your career. You broke up with me." She was just a bitter woman at that point. And they have evidence of that. And the NFL's like, "Nah, we're going to suspend you." They could have suspended him in 2016. They couldn't. And then they tried to suspend him in 2017. And they ended up doing it. And, it is Ezekiel Elliott's fault for even messing with women like that. Because, I mean, come on, Zeke. Like, do better. But at the same time, the NFL's doing that dumb crap. And also just Zeke, he just, his play style, he ran into every tackle, and stuff like that. So he wasn't going to last long in the league like that. But at the same time, the NFL, Ezekiel Elliott was one of the best running backs in the league. You had to watch him play. What comes to my mind about Ezekiel Elliott is, I don't know if you guys remember this game, but it was Pittsburgh versus the Cowboys his rookie year. And Pittsburgh was about to win. They got a touchdown with Antonio Brown. They got a 2-point conversion. They're up by 3. Dallas needs to get into – they have 40, 30 seconds. Dallas literally needs to get in field goal range. And I think they only had 1 to maybe no timeouts. And literally, all they did was hand the ball off to Zeke on a halfback dive, and he just ran up the field for a touchdown. I remember that play like it was yesterday. Literally. That's how good this guy was. He was one of the best running. He was on trajectory to go to the Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, injuries, his off-the-field stuff. And honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. He really didn't take care of his body as much. I don't know if people talk about that, but he really didn't take care of his body as well, so he didn't last long in the league like that. I know he's in better shape now, but let's be fair, those tires are done. He has too much mileage on those tires, you feel me? But people forget how nasty Ezekiel Elliott was. This guy was one of the best running backs in the league, was on a Hall of Fame trajectory. Don't forget about Ezekiel Elliott. And there's going to be a lot of running backs to talk about. Todd Gurley, Jamal Charles, Eddie Lacy. You know what I'm saying? People forget Ray Rice. Now, granted, I don't think people forgot about Ray Rice, the person. But they forgot about Ray Rice on the field. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. At the end of the day, man, shout out to Ezekiel Elliott. Once again, I don't know if he's coming back again with the Cowboys. I highly doubt the Cowboys bring him back. And I'm going to keep it real with you. If I'm Ezekiel Elliott, maybe I can get a year or two out of being a fullback. I mean, he's big enough and strong enough to be a fullback on 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, whatever the case may be. Just put him at fullback and just let him go up. Because, I mean, they put like random 5th, 6th string tight ends at fullback. I'm pretty sure Ezekiel Elliott could do that for the Cowboys or who's ever willing to give him a contract. But, and side note, so before I end this video, if I'm a Zeke, I'm staying with the Cowboys. I'm staying with the Cowboys, maybe get a media career, because when you're a Cowboy, you're paid for life. Look at Romo, look at Witten, look at all these guys. Dez and Michael Irvin, Aikman, all these guys. So I'm going to stay with the Cowboys until they don't want me anymore. Then I'm trying to get a media career, maybe get one of these ESPN jobs and get millions off of that. But, it is what it is. That's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.